Welcome to Stranger Connections, where we celebrate wonderfully weird people and quirky stories. I'm your curious beast and host, Lisa David Olson. I'm the practically world-famous business humorist and interactive speaker, so reach out to me if you want to reignite your team or event. It is a very special day. It is the 200th episode of Stranger Connections podcast, and I am thrilled to bring to you today's special guest, none other than Lisa David Olson. For you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. This is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Oh, that looks great. Well, welcome to Stranger Connections. Well, thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here. It's just a joy that you could make it with the weather the way it's been. Did you have any hiccups in getting here today? Travel was fine. I just literally came from our kitchen. To keep Humor Month going, we don't want to end it just because it's the end of April. What should people do to celebrate? You're right. April is the month for humor. In fact, happy birthday, Carol Burnett. I know you're watching. Humor is every month, every day. And in fact, what we need to work on is the ripple effect of joy. So what is the ripple effect of joy? How do you describe that? That's where you're having that moment of levity. Maybe you're even in line at the grocery store and you include the cashier on whatever you're laughing about. Then that next transaction that the cashier has is also going to be fun. That goes on to the next person. That's the ripple effect of joy. In reading your bio, one of the things you've done is given yourself a special nickname. Besides calling yourself a professional nag, which means accountability buddy, what is the other nickname you've given yourself? I'm an improv ninja. Why? Because my background is improvisation. Whether it's performing or speaking, even during the workday, I use improvisation throughout each day. In fact, every single person does improv. Everyone does improvisation? How so? Do you have a parent, a sibling, a boss, a teacher, a child, a pet? Do you drive? Those are all forms of improvisation. You're not thinking A, B, C, one thing goes to the next. You're simply going forward and trusting in the moment. That's also a form of improv. Improvisation isn't just from the stage or standing in a spotlight. Wow, right, okay, that makes perfect sense. Oh, and you wrote about that in your latest book, which is fantastic, by the way. Tell me about it. Thank you. I'm really proud of From the Spotlight to Real Life. Over 2 decades I've been performing and speaking, and so I just wanted to put all my notes into one book, and this book helps people whether you are a first-time speaker, whether you want to enhance your storytelling skills, or you want to learn some improv games, or checking out some of the other tips that I have from the stage to real life. I was at a retreat last week where you were the keynote speaker. I just love your interactive style. Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, that was a really fun event. One of the main things that I like to talk about at that retreat was how storytelling is a great communicator. People remember how a story goes and how it made them feel easier and faster than data on a screen. We remember a story. We don't always remember a graph. Let's talk about the game you invented. I really love the Dare Zone game. Yeah, I'm really proud of the Dare Zone deck. Each card has 2 prompts on it, and you can select one of the 2, and you might act out something physically, or do storytelling, or use it as a writing prompt. So it's up to you. And I always include the LDO guarantee. I'll never scare the introverts. How do you guarantee that? I'm glad I asked me that. I'll never force anyone to participate. It's not like I'm going to say, you in the red shirt, get up here right now. You know, there's days I'm not feeling it either. So what I do is I ask, is someone wanting to come on up and play a game, win a prize? And other people that don't feel it are still important because we need the audience. And I just love the podcast Stranger Connections. Congratulations on your 200th episode. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a milestone episode for sure. And so much has come out of having a podcast, things I didn't expect. it just, some people have become my speaking clients. Others have started a book. Some got to the TEDx stage. And most importantly, a lot of people have become friends. So why do you end each episode with a prank or a dare story? Well, as a business humorist, of course, I'm going to try and get the lighter side of people's stories. The thing that you're not going to find on the regular CNN or bio or any kind of article. When I ask a person about their dare or prank story, I'm digging into a real personal time. And I also find out their style of humor. And that's really my favorite part. You know I'm going to ask, what? 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 I'm asking if you have a dare or a prank story. One that you've done or had done to you. Okay, well, my most recent prank, I pranked almost 5,000 people. For real. So I have this Facebook group called Counterclockwise where we share memes and jokes and puns. Gotta love a good pun. And the end of March, I said that I was closing down the Facebook group, that there wasn't enough activity, there wasn't enough back and forth and support, and the same people were posting. So I'm going to have to close it down at the end of the month. Well, the end of March leads into April 1st. So on April Fool's Day, I got up that morning, pretty excited, got into the shower and did a live video saying, "Gotcha, April Fools, we're not shutting down Counterclockwise." What's funny is I had people in person telling me, "You really got me. You really got me because I really thought you were shutting it down. And I really look to that for my fun every day." So it just goes to show how important humor is, and especially that I say more punchlines, less headlines. That's what we need. It has just been my honor to interview you. But please remember, we can only be strangers once, and I invite you to stay weird. Yeah, you can count on that. Weird for life. Thank you so much.